Downtown Bakersfield, a special screening tonight of a movie that looks at the effects of autism. It is called Normal People Scare Me Too. Eyewitness News reporter Matt Boone sat down with a filmmaker who himself has autism. Matt?
Dave, this movie is a sequel to a movie he made a decade ago as a teenager dealing with autism. Now, as an adult, he's gone to see what has changed and what hasn't.
Difficult.
Challenge.
Understanding.
Inclusion Films was packed for a screening of Normal People Scare Me Too.
It's more of a follow-up, but it's still really good.
10 years ago, Taylor Cross was given a camera. What he came up with was an intensely personal look at autism, a documentary entitled Normal People Scare Me.
It is a sort of a enforced self-reflection.
Now he's reflecting again, interviewing the same people 10 years later.
What is autism to you?
To me?
I don't know if autism is a cause of it, but the one thing I just wish would go away is these cheeks. They're enormous.
Like the first movie, the crew consisted almost entirely of people on the autism spectrum.
But it's mainly the idea that it was by people with autism for people with autism or those who want to know about it.
Many of them graduates of Inclusion Films, which trains people with disabilities to work in the movie business.
It's exhilarating to see our students evolve and work on these projects on a professional level. It's really exhilarating.
Dale Aprandy runs Inclusion Films in Bakersfield.
They are normal. They're just like you and I. And in fact, if anything, they look at the world in a different perspective.
I don't really like to think of myself as autistic. I don't think that everyone just goes up to someone and says, "Hi, I'm blind. Hi, I'm deaf."
While the title of the movie is essentially the same, Cross says the power comes from the changes in the people he interviewed.
These guys are actually doing things with themselves. You know, they're happy and motivated to be successful in whatever given field that they want to be successful in.
So successful, his next movie will likely need a different name.
What was strange at first is now becoming the new normal.
Cross says he doesn't plan on making any more movies soon. He wants to move into the video game industry. But if you're interested in learning more about the movie, look for this story on our website, bakersfieldnow.com.
Back here at home, the spotlight was on autism tonight during the Bakersfield screening of a new movie from Inclusion Films. 17's Kurt Kelsey attended tonight's premiere and joins us now with the story. Kurt?
Jim, the people behind it say this film was inspired by the past and driven by the future. It's called Normal People Scare Me Too, a sequel to the award-winning film Normal People Scare Me, and it delves into attitudes and first-person perspectives on what it is like to live with autism today.
I think I've got the same problem that about 50% of the population of Earth has to deal with, and that is understanding women. But I have a lot.
With spirits high, Taylor Cross and his team addressed the crowd at Inclusion Films with a Q&A after watching the hour-long Normal People Scare Me Too. 75% of the film crew are autistic students and graduates from Inclusion Films, a practical film school for adults with disabilities in Bakersfield.
As I was doing the interviews, I noted that they really wanted to work there. And as I said, it's not just because, you know, it's Normal People Scare Me Too. That look good on their resume anyway, but they legitimately made that choice that they said, we want to work on this because we like working. Difficult.
Challenge.
Understanding.
We're sisters.
We're brothers.
Twins.
Color.
Neurodiversity. Function. Progress.
Crowds.
They never let autism stand in the way of their dreams and their goals. And that's what we teach here at Inclusion Films. We teach our students that the dreams and goals you have, you can succeed in. We give them a chance, and sometimes society never gives them a chance.
The first film launched 10 years ago and took Cross and his mother around the world. This one follows up with some of the old cast and adds some new folks as well, with answers to questions that transform the way normal is perceived.
I love you, Mommy. Thank you. Sweet. I'm done. Let's go home.
For more information or to purchase the film, go to normalfilms.com. Kurt Kelsey, 17 News.